find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
All right, February 27, 2021, and it's 6:14 a.m. I was just looking at this. This just came live. I'm just refreshing it. 16 people watching it, 3 comments. I never really look at this. It's like, I think it was there, but I wasn't sure that I'll know the latest comment that popped up on my thing. So, okay, these are the people who commented recently. All right, 8 minutes ago. Bravo, there it is. Okay, like just to let you guys know, I see it. I see the comment, but I want to focus on the videos, so I could always come back to the comment section. Okay, so I just did this in the previous video, and then I remember that was a couple weeks ago. This is the one from a few minutes ago that I just did. Where is it? 664.2 billion potential rich. Okay, so in my last video I read a comment, the meaning behind all of this. All right, and the amount of, I was thinking of a couple of days ago where they made donation about not World Central Kitchen, something in Texas, this one. Okay, so you see 1.8 billion. Okay, just for that what is it, the charity. Okay, how many people it had rich? 1.8 billion. Okay, that's a lot. And then this one, 664.2 billion. That's a lot of people. All right, so it's through retweeting and people talking about it and all of that. All right, it doesn't have to be or it could be even more, like how many times you watch it and people talking about it and things like that. But anyway, let's go on my notification. Okay, I bookmarked some stuff yesterday, 22 of them. Oh my god. Let's see here. This is my first one. Okay, I'm sorry. And to be honest, I don't really much care either way about the royal family, but the UK press coverage about Meghan and Harry and what the Queen thinks, etc., is just completely effing deranged. It makes the royal family look like some weird, miserable cult you can never leave. When I saw that, I had to bookmark to share it with you. Okay, that's a writer, actor, comedian, UK agent, Vivian Claw, literary agent, Catherine Summerhay, Curtis Brown. Okay, so she has, okay, just her tweet only. There's a potential of 89.9 thousand followers who will see that alone. Okay, so these are people I wasn't following before. And I guess 2 other tweets and I came across them. These are people with their heads in their shoulder. I was like, okay, it's worth following. All right, so when I see things like that, I have to share it with you. There's other people in the UK who speaking the truth. Okay, they don't have as much mic as those other people who are on national television, spewing negativity. And if you look my last video of that, was it Camilla Tomney going to Australia, spewing, vile nonsense kind of thing. But I don't know how popular she is, okay? Or she has a greater mic than just that 89.9 thousand followers, okay? So who's following her? Let's see here. Okay, followed by all Sussex all the time. That's probably why I came across her, because I didn't know about her. And Emma Kennedy. Okay, so these 2 alone probably have a lot of other followers and other followers and other followers. So who's probably gonna see that if they retweeted it? How many people retweeted it? Okay, 11 retweet with quote, meaning that let's say I retweet it and I put my opinion like a caption into it, and the 182 people retweeted it, just retweeted without saying anything. All right, so let me, like something like that. All right, and the video of Harry and Meghan with Corden is adorable. Leave them alone, you look insane. All right, there's 11 comment on that. And I like a needy and busy lover scorn. Okay, it's so effing undignified. You don't drive people away and then howl at them for leaving you. Okay, people complain about them being taxpayer funded, then they complain about them doing deal and making money. I feel like it's an either or situation here. Okay, this reminds me of when Heather Mills wanted to not be married to Paul McCartney anymore, and it seems that the entire of the media convinced the entire country that she was 24 karat evil. I don't particularly want to be married to Paul McCartney. I'm glad they didn't turn on me. I'm glad they didn't turn on me. Okay, they're the official, the magic, divine family to whom the nation must bow and scrape. Unfortunately, the closer you get to them, the more you blind from the absurdity of their existence in a supposedly modern country. As long as we belong to them, they belong to us. Okay. I'm perfectly happy for the media to leave Harry and Meghan and all the rest of the royal family alone permanently, unless they are reporting on their abuse of power and privileges. Okay, it's smoke and mirror. There's a lot of bad news being buried this week. Okay, I'm still laughing at the Queen buying Archie a waffle maker for Christmas. I mean, the simple things in life, okay? It really does. Okay, it gives such a poor impression of the UK. It's not Harry and Meghan damaging the monarchy, it's the unhinged media. There it is. All right, this is the thing. Sometimes when you don't, when you hear the people who have the mic, like for instance, I think I branch out on that video where I talk about my comment on the Well Child, and then another clip that I put of Piers Morgan. Okay, these are the people who's damaging the country. spewing negativity every chance that they get where they speak to another country, and they bring down, they spill their negativity into other countries about the UK. All right, that's the thing. And sometimes I like to go deeper into things, and there's always one, at least one person who's not into the same thing. Okay, you could have a country all band together, but one person in there might be against certain things. All right, and pretty much that's what it is with Harry over there. He's one of the royals who decided to get out. Okay, let's see here. All right. Okay, I just went in there. The more the royal rats attack Harry and Meghan, the more they look and sound insane to the world. They're trying to the narcissistic weapons previously used by this Gen Z understand the psychology of narcissism, so the palace will continue to fail and fall with each attack. Okay, that's another perspective of it. I mean, I've been saying the biggest mistake is it's Meghan. It's talk all this negativity about Meghan. At least for me, I explained that on other videos. All right, let's see. There's literally nothing negative about this. It's so cute and funny. Okay, there's 5 retweet. Okay, there's another potential of more people to see it. Okay, and to comment here. Let's see him. All right, he has 399 followers. Okay, so that's another potential of people who's gonna see it. People who follows him, who's gonna see this. There is literally nothing negative about this. It's so cute and funny. All right, so there's this. I love it. Harry seems relaxed, happy, and very fit. All right, 1 minute and 13 seconds. Let me not tease you. I know you.
The owner will get
Look at, I'm telling you, Harry is sharp. I've seen this a couple times, and I didn't catch it until someone mentioned it someplace else, where he said, "Oh, I love," and Harry was like, "What? Oh, I love?" Okay, Harry is sharp, and he was able to catch it the minute he said it. I mean, it's like, don't call my wife love. Okay, I love it. Harry seems relaxed, happy, and very fit. Okay, this madness presage the end of royalty. It's dead cat bounce. The queen's the last one to really inhabit the role. Once she's gone, they're on borrowed time. Either we don't care about any of the others, or they don't care about the role. Okay, I think the hotline. Okay, there's real conversation here. Some of the things that I've mentioned. Okay, so this is the person who had originally tweeted. I think the hotline with them from the Queen or Charles, if he's behind it, is a big misstep. Just a tiny amount of flexibility, and they could have all this wattage for the future. But once the Queen goes, I think that's it. Okay, I've seen this mile ago. I see this, the way they're behaving. It's unbelievable. And this is why they had to make all those trips to all those different countries, all other royals. All right? Because, look, the thing is that when there is an uprising, okay? I'm just talking from what I've seen, okay? Don't take my word for it. This is just my opinion here. Whenever I bring this thing out, it's just my opinion. All right? When you see when there is an uprising, or whoever was in power, and there is an uprising, they don't want them anymore. Majority of the time, okay? I don't know if there is anywhere they still stay in the country. They have to run out, okay? Otherwise, they're gonna get. So they have to go to another country. But the way they're moving out, and if you look at the video, I think I say history, and I talk about Prince Philip's family. I talk about the French Revolution and all of that. I think I bring in some clips here and there and stuff like that. These are the things I was saying from the get-go. Okay, this is why I did the video. I'm not an expert on any of these, but you cannot deny my eyes what I'm seeing. So since I was trying to build, I don't know, I was just putting things out there. I wasn't trying to build a major platform or anything like that. I'm actually surprised that I have this amount of followers so far. But it was things that I was seeing, and I just put them out. Okay? If they get the people angry, I've said it in other videos, if they get the people angry, they have to run out. Okay, it depends how angry they are. If they don't come to a resolution where they really have to really butt out of anything political. They claim they're not political, but the action is saying otherwise. But the reason that I brought the history thing with Prince Philip family, the revolution and all of that, Prince Philip had to run out of his country. They had to run him out. I show clips about, professionals who talk about his family. Okay? And yeah, if this is it, I don't know. I mean, wow, let's see here. Let's read some more. I'm reminded the classic Ego song, ironically named Hotel California. Quote, you can check out anytime you want, but you can never leave, okay? Unless your names are Harry and Meghan. Okay, they are completely divorced from reality, but their great English used deliberately, that's in parentheses, subjects think they're marvelous. Good to see Harry and Meghan having a different life. Remember the 12-year-old forced to walk behind his mother's coffin? Disgraceful. Okay, yes, I remember. It makes me feel ill. Good luck to them. All right, there was something I was thinking up here. Okay, I think the hard line with them from the Queen or Charles, if he's behind it, is a big misstep. Just a tiny amount of flexibility, okay, and they could have all of this wattage for the future. Okay, this is what I was thinking, is that if they had just go along with Harry and Meghan and all of that, and like I was saying, okay, Harry and Meghan wants to do the work. All right, just sit back, relax, continue your lifestyle, just go cut the ribbons, because Harry and Meghan were willing to do that. And then the wattage thing is, look at this. Harry and Meghan didn't do anything marvelous here. Look how many people. See, the people see it. All right? And then they see the power of Meghan and Harry. The people see it in England. But it's those people in the mic who's force-feeding the public and the world, no, this is not what you should be looking at. It is the royal family. You have to see it. But action speaks louder than word. Okay, a small little flexibility. This is what she was saying here. A tiny, okay, she didn't even use small. Okay, tiny is smaller than small. Okay, tiny amount of flexibility, and they could have all this wattage. Okay, that's very powerful what she said here, for the future. You see, for the future. I mean, this is powerful sentence here. Just a tiny amount of flexibility. Okay, they could have all this wattage. This is very powerful. Very, very powerful. All right, let's see here. And I thought about it, and I had to come back. All right, yes, I remember this. Okay, the MSM will report anything to hide the government corruption, etc., like a magician trick of making you concentrate on one thing so you don't see what's actually happening. Okay, I've said it. What did I call it? And some of the squad is correct me or have a different term for it. What is it? I call it chasing the squirrel. All right, and then to make you look a different way, okay, while they're doing their nonsense. Hancock, government break the laws, and okay, look over there, the royals are arguing. Okay, this is it. He just show you. Okay, Hancock or the government break the law, and this is what they tell you. Oh, look over there, the royals are arguing. Okay, the older generation who grew up with Elizabeth as the queen will eventually fade away. I truly hope the younger generation who grew up with Prince Harry prefer a much more modern and inclusive approach to the royal family. And this is what got a lot of people get interested to the royal family. Okay, there's a different type of royal here, Meghan Kim. And the thing is that Harry was not next in line to the throne. He was 6. Well, at that time, maybe 5, I think. I think Louis or something wasn't born yet. And he's not even close to the throne. So for all those madness, is like, this is what I'm saying. I think they're really backstabbing the royal family, for all I know. And at the same time, they, pillaging the British government. Okay, remember she was on maternity that year too. Let's see here, what happened here. Royal Watcher, Buckingham Palace's quote, no response, and quote to the media policy seems puzzling. While there were 246,525 articles written about Markle between May 2019 and April 2020, according to digital PR agency Bank. There were far less articles written about Kate Middleton and Prince Andrew during that same period, with 96,460 on Middleton and 72,125 on Prince Andrew. Yet the palace, and its team felt compelled to defend both Kate and Andrew, while Meghan Markle was never defended. Okay, this is why they had to go. All right, they left them to the bullpit pretty much to run them over. Markle, it seems, had to look the other way because this article were, quote, not as important, end quote. Okay, there it is. All right, so let's see. It's insane. Makes them look life awful people. Why would they wish the very best? Why wouldn't, okay? Why wouldn't they wish the very best for Harry? I mean, some squad raised that also. Okay, a parent would be so happy that within a year Harry was able to do that. Okay, get those mega deals. Okay, I agree, it's ridiculous. One minute they worship them, the next they vilify. Okay, I remember when the Queen herself faced huge criticism after Diana died. Quote, I think something to do with not flying the flag at half-mast or returning from Balmoral, end quote. Okay, I remember that too, because I think it took a while. I think in some of my videos, I may have mentioned it with Paul Burnell or something like that in one of the videos that I feature him. Okay, I recall a few years ago, before he was married, okay, Harry said if he could resign from royal family, he would, and he could blame. Okay, who could blame him? And yes, the Queen has held the monarchy together. She goes, monarchy goes. She doesn't want Charles to have it. What is going unnoticed was the tabloid or wash with the royals. Okay, again, there's that part where Prince Charles took Prince William to that get together kind of thing with the British press. Okay, it's Charles who pretty much ruined it. Okay, because when you look at it in that sense, that article that I showed you in one of my videos is that William was a teen. Any mistake or anything he could have done, it would be easily forgiven because he was young. Okay, people make mistakes. All right, but Charles, who was an adult, who is that wizard of himself, who was, I mean, it's like he was setting William to be the scapegoat for him. Okay, to show him how to get positive press. I mean, this is not how you get positive press. If you do the right thing, you'll get whatever it comes. The real people will see for what it is. Okay, but he corrupt William at a young age, getting go to party, rub shoulders to shoulders with the media, with the press. Okay, just to get a little few minutes of praise on the tabloid. Okay, he got it the wrong way, and then there it is. William thought this was true. This is the way to go. But thank God they didn't take Harry along with him. Harry saw this is not the way to do it.
Before social media, before internet, before the way that everybody was connected in a positive way, it was always presumed, this is my take on it, which may be very wrong, but I think the presumption was always the longer you spend on this planet, the more experience and the more knowledge that you have. Fine, I think we all agree that the longer you're around for, the more experience you have. But what kind of a world are we going to end up being part of if we don't listen to the younger generation who have all the solutions, they're better connected than ever before, and because of the connectivity, they have the opportunity and the ability to be able to fix problems in a quarter of the amount of time that anybody else of previous generations was able to do over a 10, 15, 20-year period.
Unfortunately, every single story was complete lies, which it which it always is, basically, which is a shame. But, you know, it's something I'd love to do, and, you know, now I've had the chance once, I suppose I've got quite into it. And at the end of the day, if you join the army, you expect to go on operations. I don't want to sit around at Windsor because I just generally don't like England that much, and it's nice to be away from all the press and the papers and the general shite that they write.
It was too risky for you to go back as a soldier.
More the fact that I think the media had said that they would never keep their mouths shut if I went into the same job, so I'd have to do something different if I wanted to go, yes.
With the media following his every moment, Harry can't hide his irritation.
Harry, you enjoying getting stuck in? Not really with you guys.
Tour of Afghanistan, Harry's exasperation, even loathing of the press, has shone through loud and clear.
My father always says don't read it. Everyone says don't read it because it's always rubbish. I'm surprised how many people in the UK actually read it. I mean, everyone's guilty for buying the newspapers, I guess, but hopefully no one actually believes what they read, which I certainly don't. But yeah, of course I read it. If there's a story and something's being written about me, I want to know what's being said. But all it does is just upset me and anger me that people can get away with writing the stuff they do. Not just about me, about everything and everybody.
And that mistrust of the press, I mean, how far back does that go? Is that something that's
I think it's fairly obvious how far back it goes, to when I was very small.
Chance my arm with a cheeky question. A bit like your mother, you are pursued every minute of every day by lots of people trying to take photographs, videoing, recording what you're saying, pushing. How can you possibly have a private life?
Cheeky question. You're right, that is a cheeky question. But Andrew, to be honest with you, sadly, that line between public and private life is almost non-existent anymed, and we will continue to do our best to ensure that there is the line. We are completely aware that we're in a very privileged position, and I will spend the rest of my life earning that privilege and trying to bring a spotlight onto things and causes that really matter to me, and I hopefully matter to a lot of other people as well. Everyone has a right to their privacy, and a lot of the members of the public get it, but sadly in some areas there is this sort of incessant need to find out every little bit of detail about what goes on behind the scenes. It's unnecessary. I hope that people get to see me here in this Invictus role, cracking on with the guys and mucking in and having a good time with them. And this is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing. But the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
You just have to be yourself. Do patronages that's close to your heart. Don't think about numbers of how many patronages you have or anything like that. Just pick the one that's close, that you're passionate about. Okay? I'm not going to put the thing, but he said it. Okay? And the Obama organization thing, foundation thing. All right? So this is real people talking here. Okay, let's see here. Evidently it is. I know. Shake head. Bang on the money. Accurate assessment. All right. So there's more to it. All right. Let me get out of this. All right. Let me go on my bookmark. Okay, that was one of my bookmark. All right. There's this one. Wow, I took 20 minutes on that. Okay, Prince Harry. Okay, people. Okay, follow mentioned this. Okay, I can see it. The comment. Look at him, all fit. He's doing his mental well-being, and his house probably have a gym, so he's probably working every day. All right, there's no comment, and the one that's there I can't see. All right, I probably have some feature there, that's why. All right, there's this one. Diana Spencer has entered the chat. There's that. I mean Princess Diana was trying to put normalcy into the family, but they chased her out. My goodness. All right, there's here Camilla Blanket. So you mean to tell me that these are the same genes that gave us Prince Charles? Where did Prince Charles come into this? I never seen Diana run Prince Charles doing any sport kind of thing, except with the polo thing, but he's sitting on a horse, just moving his arm. There's coordination that goes into that. Any sport, there had to be hand, arm, whatever, coordination, eye coordination and stuff. But where did that come from? Okay, there it is. Let's do this. For both. I don't know if I'm going to get flagged for it. But we'll see. But if I do, I probably will cut it. It's, you see, it's this spot obstacle course thing. You could go on Jim Corden's thing, CBS. Oh, bringing the CBS thing. This is the thing. Remember, in one of my video, there's something about Trump that I mentioned for The Apprentice. At that time, I couldn't think of the word apprentice. All right, and I said NBC is the one that hosted The Apprentice show, and how racist it is. Okay, I was just putting some sort of similarity in things or something. I forgot the point that I was making, but I think it has to do with racism kind of thing. And you see how Trump is, and his show was on there. But when you look at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's thing, the interview, the Oprah interview, is going to be on CBS. Okay, and then this James Corden is also on CBS. That's in the United States, kind of television thing. All right, I just want to bring this point out. All right, Harry got all the best attribute of his mom. Long, funny, okay, long running legs, including he's the best. All right, let's see. Why is it Harry Bolt? I remember that. He made him look somewhere and he ran.
Posed in record time.
Okay, I mean, he's like, I'm not even gonna try. Okay, he goes to the Olympic. He's the best. I'm not even gonna try. And this is what makes Harry so likable. Okay, that's for the brand, the UK brand, the British brand, the Monarch brand. But he find a woman who will pretty much help him with those things. And he did say it's a lot of work. You know, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. A lot of young people in the Commonwealth is running. There's a lot of work that needs to be done.
You know, I still had to have some pretty, frank conversations with her to say that, what you're letting yourself in for is, it's a big deal, and it's, it's not, it's not easy for anybody. But I know that, at the end of the day, she chooses me and I choose her, and therefore, whatever we have to tackle together or individually will always be us together as a team. So, I think she's capable.
So nicely said, isn't it?
I don't know. She's capable of anything. And together, as I said, there's a hell of a lot of stuff and work that needs doing. At the moment, for us, it's going to be making sure that our relationship is always put first. But no, look, both of us have passions for wanting to make change for good, and with lots of young people running around the Commonwealth, that's where we're going to spend most of our time, hopefully.
Okay, he bring a partner that will help him, but instead they chase them out and they think he was gonna stay. I mean, okay, her long legs, okay, the gene that gives us Diana, okay, they run exactly the same. He is all Diana, okay, look at his mama athleticism, okay, she was gone, one of my favorite moment of hers. Okay, like mothers, like son, also the saying goes, run exactly the same, just like Hero. All right, when you look at, forget it, it doesn't make sense. All right, next tweet. Okay, after watching The Crown, you realize and appreciate even more that Prince Harry was and is the only royal who did what he should in terms of love and marriage. All right, Prince Harry wasn't bullied into making the match his family wanted or expected. He followed his heart. He then put the crown before his family. He put the woman he loved and his child first, and that is why he's real hero. All right, this one has 584 likes. Let's see. When I see people, okay. Oh wow, 4,224 followers. So that's how many potential people are gonna see that. I agree. Okay, that's a show. It's not real. Or you yank in reality TV. I haven't watched it. Okay, there's a hater here. Let's see here. Okay, we know that is a show and it's not real. Okay, Harry even said that it is pretty close to being accurate, and I think he know better than you. Just saying. Okay. Prince Harry saved his family from a toxic situation. It's what all good partners and fathers would and will do. It's also what most royal never done. Okay, what about King Edward the Eighth? Okay, they made friends with actual Nazis, plotted a little treason and the shadow of war and genocide. Okay, that's what they're good at. It's not what I would call a love story. Okay, I am endless surprised and delighted that he turned out so well. I never would have thought it. Okay, love it when Americans tell everyone how British royal family works. Okay, did you see him and James Corden last night? Hysterical but touching. So human. They talk about all of that and the show The Crown should be on YouTube, etc. So true. Alright, so that's what's going on. Okay, yes, I just remember that comment. Continue reading. Alright, so true. And he comes across as grounded and happy. It's a nice thing to see. Alright, after this I'm gonna stop. Not the only royal, considering his great uncle abdicated, but I think Harry's motives were less selfish and motivated by concern for his wife and child, and he's seen what this family can do to those who marry into it. Okay? Alright, so that was a good comment. So did his great uncle, left the crown to be with his true love, but they didn't have kids though. Alright, but anyway, well said. Next tweet. Die watching her favorite son and daughter-in-law from the other side. Let's see.
I know that's right. I know that's right, big. I know that's right. I know that's right, big.
Those squad have some really crazy memes. Okay, Prince Harry said, quote, I'm way more comfortable with the crown than I am seeing the stories written about my family or wife or myself, end quote. That's some buff move. Let's look at the picture. They're drinking to that. Even Diana. And there's the smile. Okay, let's see the thread here. Alright, that's what I just read, and there it is. I'm pretty sure I bookmarked this somewhere, but it branched out. Is there a link to it? Oh yeah, I did that. Okay, so let me get out of this. I did that on 2 or 3 videos. Alright, so that's that. Next. Okay, Prince Harry's interview with James Corden was really enjoyable. By far the most charismatic royal. I'm not a fan of the royals at all, but I really like him and Meghan. Alright, let's see who's that. Okay, 379 followers. I'm just a girl in the world who tweet. Okay, let's see here. 2 comment. Okay, nevertheless, he gives away more sympathy and understanding for his royal family than anyone else, without exerting and without intentionally effort. Okay, he will never harm anyone he is close to. Okay, this is why I always said whatever the Oprah interview is gonna be, he's gonna talk positive of them. They're running wild and stuff like that, as if, you know, they did something bad to him. I told you the love that Meghan saw he has for his grandmother. There's no way they're gonna talk negative about it. Alright? So I did say, if I'm wrong, I'm not gonna be on my comment section for a while. But some of you said I could take it. Show up. But I'm pretty sure, I'm more convinced now as I'm seeing some of more comments coming about them. Okay, same here, because they are real. Alright, let's see here. Next tweet. That's this. This duo blow up this shit 30 years apart, iconic. Let's see here. 30 years apart. Prince Harry. Okay. I love that Meghan got her freedom ring. I am my mother's son. Okay. They print some quote. The freedom ring. I think I spoke about the freedom ring. And I also spoke about Princess Diana's engagement ring. In some of my old videos. I don't even remember which video is that. So if you knew... because I say a lot of crazy things and none of my things are like up to date kind of thing, so you could always go back and look at some of my old videos, because there's a lot of things that I mentioned, you know, out of my head. Okay, none of my videos are scripted. Alright, next tweet. Okay, Prince Harry, never on my radar, but now Zadie Prince, let's say it. Alright, let's see here. She picked all the part that says something that catches her eyes. Alright, there's this. That's him on the... I remember when James said, how come your shirt is not that dirty after going through the mud? Okay, that's a good core. What is it? Core control, where you're not flat on the thing. on the floor. That's core control. And there he is. And then he said he did it for both of them. That's really impressive. You know, going up that rope, I can't even do it. All right, there he is, all the way up there. And he did it with just upper strength. He then wrapped the thing around his leg where to get more leverage. Okay, he did it with upper body strength only. Look at James at the corner just looking up. Okay, you did it for both of us. That was kind of funny. So there's the video of it. The obstacle course footage seems popular. Yep, it is. I show it on the last video. All right, there it is. That part here was insane. All right, this is goal. I stand. Okay, I mean little Archie. Crocodile, his first word. Maybe when he gets older he'll explain to the Rangers what privacy means. Okay, let's see here. Hello, welcome. He's long been known as an authentic warrior in his own right. Okay, fellow Ginger here to say welcome to the club. And barely a drop of mud on his shirt. You see someone mentioning now that's engaging your core. You see, I didn't even see this. I didn't even see it. I said it above here. That's engaging your core. Must be the yoga. Yeah, the yoga. All right. There's a lot of movement practices that you can do at home for core control and stuff like that. When you're doing exercise and all of that, it's core control. Yep. Miss Doria is really teaching her. I mean, I know he got his training from the when he was in the military and stuff, but Megan and Miss Doria is taking another notch, okay? When he got his little ass up on the rope, takes note, okay? All day, every day, we thinking it on this street. Alright, funniest part was Corden freaking out that his shirt was spotless, and his reply, because I did it right. Oh my god, okay? Okay, it big time was hot. I mean, he's still got it. All right, you are going to enjoy it. We all do. I'm still amazed how isn't covered in mud. That's some good core strength. Okay, there it is. Okay, yes, right. When he pulled himself up that rope with no leg help. Oh my God, these are all the things that I said. No leg help. Seems like a really cool guy and love the way he talks about his wife. Yeah, he used all his upper strength. Okay, when I bookmark stuff, I don't read the comment because then whatever I have to say, because I know I'm going to record to share with you, I won't have it anymore. So I don't go in the comment. The only thing that I look at is these, like this. Okay, the first post, I see it and I put like or bookmark it. All right, next tweet, like for instance this one, you see I bookmark it here again. Okay, I choose the white squad. Okay, the obstacle course footage seems popular. Okay, that's the same thing. Absolutely 100%. Me too, definitely, yeah. So this is the thing when they branch out. Okay, additional people are seeing it. That's how the trending is work when it comes to these here. Potential reach. Okay, potential reach. Let's go to another tweet. All right, I'm almost done with some. Oh, that's the one I did. Next tweet. This is Paige. That's on time different, okay? Pulling his the eye. Oh, look at those arms. Yeah, that's definitely Diana's thing. The forearm in particular. Next tweet, there's not that many comment here. People just retweet and likes. All right, Prince Harry trending at number 5 in the US. All right, let's see here. I love Prince Harry. Let's see here. United States trend, Syria, U.S. carry out airstrike on Iranian-backed militia facility. Okay, golden calf, that's what's trending. Okay, people draw comparison between the gold statue of former President Donald Trump, seen at the Conservative Political Action Conference, to the golden calf made by the Israelite in the Bible's book of Exodus. Okay, these. Okay, that's why I don't even look at what's going on in the and politics too much right now. All right, and that's Prince Harry. Okay, these are serious things that's affecting people's lives. And that little thing, that tiny ounce of thing he did here, like one of the comments tweet that I read, all right, is trending, is at the same level as these things. Okay, these are things that will affect people's life, and Harry was just doing something for how do you call this, entertainment kind of thing. All right, there's Harry. All right, next tweet. Oh, open tweet. All right, there's this. Bro, just heard Gail say Oprah said her interview with Harry and Meghan is the best interview she has ever done. That's the scram screaming. All right, she also said it's 2 hours instead of 90 minutes as initially advertised. Interesting, but I didn't see that. Okay, but that's likely to include commercial breaks. Wonder how much they selling for. Let's see here. Or maybe they will have 2 parts. There's a possibility they could have 2 parts. Or stay tuned for next time. And imagine this, that would be epic because of the time slot. Imagine there's 2 parts to it. You have to wait for the following week to see it, and then all the move that they did for the Commonwealth will be all for nothing. Imagine this. Imagine this. Okay, but that's like include commercial. I read that when it was 90 minutes, it also include commercial breaks. All right, OMG, I'm crying now. I cannot wait. Look how our Prince Harry is so fit though. Lord, guess that means the interview was so good she didn't want it to edit much out of. Okay, it's usually a conversation. These are the conversation that you have, like when Meghan did with one of those. Oh my God, Time 100? No, I think it was the 19th represents the 19th, not Time 100. And I said, I do not want Meghan to interview me. Because when Oprah is interviewing, it's the same style as Meghan did with that Time 100. It's like a conversation. Okay, conversationist kind of thing, but they make sure to do the bullet point of everything that they're talking about. It blend in. There's no break or stop or things like that. And this is where you go off. You sometimes say more than you actually want to say. So that's the thing. That was like, I'm afraid of this. So that's probably the same kind of style. And you guys could come and say, yep, I'm right or I'm wrong. That's not me predicting the future, and I'm gonna stay away from the comment section when all of my nonsense come and bite me in the butt. Alright, let's see here. Prince Harry referring to the UK as that side. I love that man and his king energy. Alright, this GIF is perfect and hilarious, not that GIF. Alright, next tweet. Let's see here. Okay, somebody said we need a fundraiser to buy King Archie a new waffle maker. I'm somebody. Somebody is me. Elizabeth need to F off. Who said that? That's Paige. Oh my God. I know it had to be her to say something crazy like this. Somebody said we need a fundraiser to buy King Archie a new waffle maker. And he's like, I'm somebody. Somebody is me. Elizabeth need to F off. Oh my God, though you bought it, Harry misspoke. I agree. Oh my Lord. British media, OMG, Archie needs to pay the taxpayers back for this waffle maker. That is true. I'm telling you, it takes one tweet from PageMaster to bring the laughter into things. Okay, there's the laugh. I agree 101%. Now, okay? LOL. Let's see what else. There's more laughing. People laughing. Okay, next tweet. Alright, there's Omid here. This might go a little bit longer here. Gayle King on the forthcoming quote Oprah with Meghan and Harry and special. I've heard from reliable sources, this is Oprah talking, that it's the best interview she's ever done. I think that's saying something, end quote. So that's where she got that tweet from Omid. So let's see here. Watching the Cording interview, one gets the impression that Harry makes those around him look great. He made his grandparents relatable and charming sounding in the waffle anecdote. Okay, that is true. The British royal family will be wise to find a way, okay, to not alienate him. Let's see. Okay, I'll come back to this. This is why sometimes I say I'm afraid to go on Omid's post. Okay? You are so correct. He humanized the Queen and Philip, and I like that a lot. I mean, this is the thing. This is the thing those others, the William, the kids cannot get. Okay? They train her for whatever years to be with William, and then You were on the other side. You don't know how to be human. Okay? Alright, you can tell he's close to them more than the press make it sound to be. Very refreshing way of seeing the world. Okay, this is what I've said in one of my videos. I said it. For all I know, I think Harry and Meghan are talking to the Queen almost every day. Okay, I've said this. Alright, I've said this. Is this guy who took his son and to rub shoulders with the media that taught him the wrong way. Alright, I'm gonna come back to this because there's 21 comment in this. Oh, this must be so good. Okay, can't wait to see it. So excited for it. Okay, patient has never been a virtue for me. I want to see it now. I want to see it now. Okay, not moving from my chair till next Sunday. Okay, there's people. Okay, that's in French or some other language. Watch code. How many? 3 minutes. It's too long. I'll be flagged for this, so I'm not even gonna show it. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, what does that mean? Most interesting, most funny, most revealing, most controversial, most likely to to attract vast numbers of viewers and immense publicity. Whatever works. And attract the most money for Oprah and all concerned. What an absolute force. Okay, these are the people. Who are they? Let's see, who are they? That's it. Okay, I knew it has to be people who's jealous that they're not getting the scoop. Okay, former journalists at BBC News website, PA, and various national and regional newspaper now loving retirement. All right, so that's the thing. They have to stick to where they used to give them pay their checks. All right, who is this here? A woman of many parts, and all of them enjoy wine, chocolate. Journalist for decades. Okay, that's probably that right. Theaters review loves the sunshine and cats and turtles. Okay, so these are former journalists who's doing all this negative thing here. Okay, Hazard has always been a bit of fun, which is shown in his interview with James Corden. He spoke from his heart, but why is he only an afterthought with the Oprah interview? Alright, this is the thing here. Let's go to this. Okay, and then after I read, where is it? 21. Okay, I may not read all of them. You are so correct. He humanized the Queen and Philip. I like when he says Philip just closed the thing. Okay, I like that a lot. You can tell he's close to them more than the press make it out to be. Very refreshing way of seeing the royals. Okay, who will be without his grandparents? Bet he will even appeal to Meghan Markle. He's a prince because of those very grandparents. The system. Shut up. I'm not even gonna finish with this. All right, it's just haters that's coming here. Who is this? Okay, ultra modest and total the hip. Okay, whatever. All right. I mean, it's part of his family. What did you expect? Okay, you guys could read it, but I'm not gonna read it while I'm saying my thought here. The Queen is part of his family. What did you expect? Okay, it's the continuation of life. Okay, and I love the instantaneous team spirit Harry displayed with when Corden was struggling to crawl in the mud. Harry was nearly about to personally pull him out and help to his feet. That's a leader. That is a team player. This is the same spirit that spurred him to help his wife. Okay, so true. All right, just this little thing here, you could dissect it in so many ways to see the core value of Harry. Okay, this is it. All right, doesn't seem like they are that smart or intuitive to do that. What do you mean by that? They are okay. They are so hell-bent on hating Meghan and also revengeful that compromising and taking a step back to change the toxic dynamic is not their strongest suit. Sound exactly that the Republican Party. Okay, they're right, Jane. Thanks to his mother's influence and army's conditioning, but when has the British royal family ever done this wise thing? They are too busy being incandescent and blindsided. Yep. All right, what did I say about them? It's just they think of tactic. They think of their family of like other countries, the tactical move kind of thing. And you see in my first part of the video, they go into different countries to talk to different royals kind of thing. It's tactical move they did doing here. If this goes this way, will I rely on you to help me or this and that? And I mean, usually those people in those positions, they'll say yes right now, but when push comes to shove, when they're under fire, any deal that you make, it's out the window. As a matter of fact, while I'm editing this video, listening to some of the things that I've said, is that was it the king? I think the king of England, who have refused to take in the woman of Tsar. Okay, because he had already told him, yes, he will take him in. But when the people, let me read this instead of me saying my own thing. All right. The king feared the presence of bloody Nicholas on British soil will compromise his position and subsequently bring down the monarchy. British historian Paul Gilbert states, referring to the nickname given Nicholas II after he ordered the shooting of peaceful demonstrators of St. Petersburg in 1905. All right, so he had already told him, I think they are cousin or something like that. He had already told him, yes, he will take him in. Then I think the British people were upset and he said no. And then this is what happened to them. Search it on Google. There's a lot of things about him on that. I'm laughing at myself because as I'm editing this video, I can't believe the amount of information that I remember. All of this, I don't give a shit about any of this. It's just funny the fact that that's how deep I went and to look into the royal family to inform myself about them. I mean, this is ridiculous. I can't believe I went that far for these things to come on top of my head for me to share with you. Again, I'm not a historian. I'm not a professional on this. I'm just giving you what I think, what I know. And then if I could find proof to back up some of the things that I said, I show it to you. That's pretty much it. You could always do more research on these things. All right, so this is the thing here. These people are doing. They're doing tactical move among family members when this is the way you should be dealing with other countries. All right, the British royal family aren't that smart. You tell me, huh? Okay, you've hit the nail on the head. Unfortunately, the British royal family themselves, with people who are still living in the 18th century, will be wise. Okay, very well said, Jane. Okay, I had the same thought. It made me feel a little sad for Harry that his own family seems to collude with the right-wing media. Okay, again, that article, you probably will see it in this video. I'll make sure not to delete it. I think I made it as one of those automatic to upload with any videos that I made. All right, because I didn't want to search for the link every time that I need it. So I make it part of the automatic preset kind of thing. All right, there is a time emotive rhetoric from the palace, which literally leads to the tabloid and trolls to brand him a traitor. Yep, I mean, this, I know exactly. After reading that article again, I know exactly who's doing it. Or at least two senior royals, at least two, based on that article. Okay, this is page here. Okay, I've been writing Prince Harry. I've been writing for Prince Harry since forever. All right, LOL. I'm glad you're a fan of my husband, but watch yourself. Paige, okay, she had a rough day having to fight off all the social media thirsting of Harry. Okay, Paige. Man, I'm so glad the Duchess does not have a Twitter account anymore. Yep, LOL. She probably like, oh, heck no, girl. He's my man. Love you, though. I'm telling you. This is why I said they have to stay off social media to be able to do all of those things, signing those mega deals. Because if they stay on social media, they'll be doing things like the other side, okay? Like Harry called them, like the other side. Freudian slip, stop it. Also, happy Friday. Okay, good girl. Bad girl. Oh my God. There's something for everything. Okay. Page master. Enjoy your ride. Okay. Naughty. Naughty. Okay. Let's see. Chill. We're all thirsty. Disrespectful, honey. All right. Next tweet. Okay, I'm moving fast. Me chasing Prince Harry around the obstacle course. I showed this part at the last video, but I was tired. I just recorded and then just showed it to you. It should be on the next video. Alright? The girls are chasing Harry. Oh my god, that is so funny. Okay. Who did this? LOL. Okay, let's see who did that. Okay, we don't know. The squad, they're just laughing. You see, I'm telling you, the squad just create their own. They did their own edit. Megan looking at all this thirst like, you wanna try that again? Same here, man. I'm digging out the Lego now. Okay. Too funny. Oh, laughing my ass off. Okay. Oh, I missed those course. Get me back to Spartan. Okay. My dog is done with me hollowing like I don't have any sense over all these hilarious Harry and will not GIS this morning. Okay, she said it's too early for all of this nonsense. LOL. Okay, the squad are just laughing. There's this. I'll join you right after my workout. That's the Vivian I know. Every time I mention the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I always think of her. And by the way, some of you who are new, I did a review of the Red Table that she did with Will Smith. I think you should watch it. I don't know. Share my thought with you of what I thought about the interview. Alright? So, okay. Nah, nobody chasing Harry except for me. Oh, there's the squad. Okay, this is such a jam. Okay, there they are. Gay shaking. Oh my lord, the squad, I'm screaming. Bahaha. You had no idea just how much I love this. Okay? Strength and courage and a wonder bra. Strength and courage and a wonder bra. LOL. Yeah, so thirsty. Oh, the squad are just laughing. LOL, this is the best thing I've seen all morning. Come join the chase. This is so you. Oh my lord. Oh, she tagged him. Come join the chase. You see? That's the thing. The squad, she tagged him. This is so you. There she come and respond. This is so you. Oh, this is thirsty. Okay, the thirst is real. Right? Oh my god, I didn't know it was that long. With the GIF, everybody just responded GIF. Okay, in the laugh here. Okay, he is a hottie. OMG, there's a laugh. Okay, it goes on. Okay, it's almost an hour now. All right, this is hilarious. Yeah, LOL. All right, next tweet. Okay, this is a story all about how Prince Harry visited the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air house. Okay, the other thing that I thought, and I think I forgot about it in one of the tweets that I was reading, is how the value of this property just went up. Okay, when this owner decided to sell it, the property of this value just went up. Not only it has the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air thing to back it up, and then you have Prince Harry in it, okay, who went to use the bathroom, and there he is, he stick his head out. Okay, they have this. I'm telling you, they're probably gonna have a copy of that recording of him, so when they're selling this house, to make a selling point, to bring up the bucks. All right, that was one of the things I was thinking and I forgot and I just left it alone. Okay, property value just went up. All right, this is a story of how Prince Harry visited the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air house. All right, this was so much fun. Okay, I get used to the Fresh Prince GIF. Oh, come on, it's not playing. Prince Harry of Bel-Air. Alright, brilliant, love every second of this. The obstacle course was epic. The whole thing is adorable. Trivia question: where did the reporter say Will Smith came from? Okay, answer Philadelphia. This was so much fun. Glad I got to see this. So funny. Alright, there's Paige again. Okay, she branched out. That was from this. No wonder why I didn't see it. All right, you have a competition. Okay, Prince Harry, never on my radar, but now Zaddy, let's say it. Okay. The squad, I'm telling you, the squad knows about Page Masters. They actually, I didn't see it. She tagged them. I mean, she tags Page Master. And that's how Page Master responded. Okay? These bitches want to take my spot. I'm number one, Zaddy Whisper. There she is. I didn't even know when I saw it. She was tagged on it. She was tagged. LOL, I love you. And I commented, I don't know what to say to Paige, but this. Oh, okay, I'm ready to fight. I mean, my fit prince husband coming home to me and no one else, nobody wanna argue. Oops, of course, you have first place, Megan. That's what those royal voters was dealing over there. They wanted one of them to be the one. Okay, now they have the world to fight for Harry. All right. Yes, you are the original. Okay, you're absolutely right. All right, next to it. I thought that was funny. I had to share it. Okay, that was Page Master. All right. Should you look this amazing on FaceTime? I saw it and I think it's in one of my thumbnails. I mean, look at her. She's at home just chilling and she still look good on FaceTime. This is why all the hate. My goodness. Flawless. This is where she cracked up and said, oh, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Okay, let's see. You can see why Harry fell for her. She is thoughtful and effing gorgeous. Absolutely. I keep thinking she has a flower in her hair. She's got such a gorgeous hair. Harry knows his way around that sexy hair. Oh, okay. There's so much thing I'm thinking right now. I'm just gonna put the thumbnails of it, of riding the horse. Megan's hair must be the rope. Just to give you a picture. Doggy style, that's it. Let me move on before I get myself in trouble. Okay. Looks like a fun advertisement. You're absolutely right. Okay, the woman is gorgeous, looking like a model in a shampoo commercial. Okay, I didn't even think of it that way. And she's right. Okay, she once did a commercial actually. It's somewhere on YouTube. Okay, the most beautiful, glowing, pregnant woman. She is even lovelier now than ever. She was carrying King Archie. Glorious hair and skin. That is one happy mommy. I love to see this. Harry doing it right. Okay, I totally agree. Unreal, so beautiful. Okay, it should be illegal. Yep. My forehead will be all over the screen with everything look out of shape. She's saying her forehead will take up the screen. Oh, the squad. I wish. It's so not happening. She looked 25 and amazing. She is gorgeous, lovely, absolutely. Yep. That was beautiful. Does it show us how to rock what we've got? Okay, you're absolutely right. She's stunning. Every time I see her, she looks younger and younger. She's literally just gorgeous. I look like shit. I look like, whatever, and that's her. I'm not planning to be on television today. Look, okay, gorgeous. You're absolutely right. Okay, it goes. Every time I'm about to say I'm done, it is almost done. This should be illegal. No one should look this good on FaceTime. Happy look great in her. Okay, Happy looks great on her. I never seen her once not looking amazing. For real. I'm glad he knows he married up. Okay, that's what I'm saying. All right. What did I say? Harry level up. Okay, he leveled up. She is just beautiful inside and out. Duchess Meghan is beautiful, and not planning either. And her $29 dress. That is true. The squad know how to digest and magnifying $29 dress. You at home, you're just chilling, and the dress is $29. Where did you get that from? Even this, they even go and look for it. Okay, hey bosses, well, Okay, I have it on good authority. Lil Annie Royal Reporter, my aunt, that actually she made that dress herself, so it only cost $29. But were you to try to purchase it, it will cost 2,900, which is what they will report. Absolutely. She looks so hot. All right, next tweet. All right, that I bookmark. Okay, fam. If they can handle a 17-minute late night skit on a show hosted by a guy most American can pick up out of a lineup, what are they going to do with the Oprah Winfrey, that 2 hour and prime time to discuss with Harry and Meghan the event of the past 4 years? Okay. Yeah, because James Corden is in it's like late night. And there's one, where did he say? It's one of the Oprah thing, where he was talking to Oprah, where he said he thanked Mariah Carey for doing the karaoke thing with him, because no celebrity wanted to do it, because they didn't want to, taint their brand and stuff like that. But Mariah Carey was like, yeah, I'll do it. All right, this is what happened when you're so confident. You don't worry about what people are gonna say. Mariah Carey was like, "Yep, I'll do it," and they did the singing karaoke in the car. And then he said he will always be grateful to Mariah Carey for this, because after that, that's what probably put him on the map for people to watch him. All right, so this is people who's not disrespectful of who don't take their position for granted. And he was dead serious with Oprah when he said that. And there was something else that he said, that his Emmy shows and stuff like that, his award, he doesn't put them like where he has to look at them all the time. I don't know, I forgot what he said about it. It's just that he doesn't want this to get in his head, because he knows everything could go away anytime. All right, his position, the limelight and things like that could easily fade away. So he doesn't want to pop by, like every day when he walk by to see those trophies and stuff like that. So that will boost his head, boost his ego. So he doesn't want to look at it, because and Hollywood, it's for a minute. The spotlight could easily turn off on you. So he doesn't want to do that. Okay, March 7 is going to be lit. Okay, it's delicious. And for one, cannot wait for the meltdown. Is that the same guy who did that sign of the cross and he did that move with his hand? I'm telling you, those squads. All right. What is it exactly? If our family was to petrified about Omi's book, I'm certain some are shitting bricks worrying about this. And I think they know what they did, okay? But I don't think Harry and Meghan are gonna be that vile. Okay, and we get the hint of it already from James Corden. Okay, Gail said this morning that Oprah said it was the best interview she had ever done. Okay, hey squad, is there any plan for a watch party? I know Twitter is going to be lit up like Christmas Day. Don't worry, you guys who's not on Twitter. I'll be more than happy to share these things with you. All right, but I'm going to need emotional support. What happened? If this is gonna be private, I'm not gonna go into it. All right. How many times will they pause it? All right. LOL. Blood vessel will be bursting for sure. I can't wait. Okay, I love to see Camilla Tom anguish in real time. I could see her, quote, I want the Kate Middleton, end quote, plastic surgery meltdown. I love how Harry never fails to call out the real culprit. I'm telling you, I know for sure the tabloid, he's gonna call them out. That he will. Like when I said when Oprah probably gonna pick a headline from the UK tabloid, and I'm pretty sure Harry is gonna call them out. Okay, now fam, for me, I'm happy with this reaction, hoping for more of this reaction after Oprah. Let them suffer. It's not fair. Their heads will burst. Can't wait. Okay, this interview will have very little to do with the pathetic place, but this hype at least keep them relative for the moment. Oprah is so good, she will have 2 good questions that will discuss the last 4 years and give us some tea, but that's it. They dare give them more energy. Okay, they have something to talk about for another week. beware of idols much. Okay, there's just might be a wash of cells or smell salt. Okay, there's a squad. Okay, it was just appetized. Was it appetizer? This was just the appetizer. Okay, I can't wait to read the comments. I'm for the comments here. Okay, they combust, I will reckon. Okay, they get the popcorn, boom. Okay, the Brits are that. They could have gotten it easier. Yep. If they had just let the Harry and Meghan be and they stood up for them, all of this, like this one of the tweet that I read, is just a tiny move that Harry just did. A tiny move. And then look at all the publicity. It's in the billions. Okay? They just going to go mental. LOL. I know, right? Mass hysteria and the horizon. I'm here for it. The table will be shook. Oh, my goodness. Okay? Don't let them have a sister girl moment. And the island will just float to the east coast of the US and attach itself to Florida. Okay, huh? They mostly upset because they wanted the mudslinging tell all so that they can justify their behavior. Harry didn't give them that and instead mentioned his great relationship with the Queen, and so all their lies go to moot. This is why they are so afraid of the interview. I agree, Lily. All right, like I said, this is the second time again. I mentioned her, and her things are very simple and it's right to the point. That's pretty much this. All right, this is the last thing that I bookmark. Let's see here. Those who know how to pray. Okay, I did this in one of my videos, so I guess I'm done. All right, so I'm done. There's my notification. Let's see what popped up. Okay, that's well, child. Okay, oh, perfect. Well child, those two things 3 hours ago. Support from a well child nurse mean Sam Soden can live at home safely, okay, with his family. Sam Soden is a cheeky, happy little boy who loves playing with his brother and helping to look after him. To support even more children like Samuel, visit the well child. Okay, all right. So this is what I do here. I share those things with you guys because it's the people that those charities affected. This is I don't know. I didn't even bookmark it. They just posted this 3 hours ago. All right, let's see. This is Mayhew. That's another charities for Meghan. With the weather starting to warm up, you may be thinking about getting back out into your garden with your pets. Okay, we've put together some advice on how to make your garden a fun and safe place for your favorite four-legged friend. Okay, because the pandemic is still out there. So there's no comment. That's from Mayhew. All right. So you guys could visit Mayhew and check out their posts, what they're saying. All right. This is another tweet. All the hack writers and talking heads accusing Prince Harry and Princess Meghan of cashing in on their royal title are all cashing in on Harry and Meghan's name. Irony can be pretty ironic. There's two comments in here. Okay, can they demonstrate similar viewing numbers for any other royals, including children? You know why they said that, okay? Because they always bring the children into the play. Okay, if those who had title cannot making money, please abolish House of Lords then. Okay, let's see here. Next tweet. All right, let's see here. Declassify. All right, as a new evidence emerged of Dubai repressive ruler holding his daughters hostage. Oh my God, these are things I talk about. And but anyway, let's see. Declassified find Queen Elizabeth has met him 10 times since the Arab Spring. She gave him an award a year after Princess Latifah fled Dubai and was forcibly returned. Okay, we never heard anything about that. And the other day when I made that prayer for foot soldiers, I mentioned that. Look at this. This 3 hours ago. Okay, if you look at my video, when I mentioned it about foot soldiers, I did a prayer for the foot soldiers to do the right thing and all of that. I mean, you know, this is the thing here. I mentioned that. And this is 3 hours ago. All right, let's see the thread. Okay, I read some of this and I've shown this, and I think video number 1. You guys could freeze your screen to read that. Okay, Bahrain 44 meetings, Saudi Arabia 40 meetings, Jordan 29 meetings, United Arab Emirates 28 meetings, Qatar 25 meetings, Kuwait 22 meetings, Oman 22 meetings, Morocco 7 meetings. All right, so it's not fun being in those, like I said, for all I know, I think Harry was sitting in a room, playing video game, and he wants to go out. And I always show that picture of him sticking his head out the window. He wants to go do regular things. All right, the same thing with all the other royals, because they're doing so many shady things around the world, and they know if they, you know what? Let me keep this. I don't want to say it because it might give people who probably wasn't even thinking ideas. Let me just shut my mouth. Okay, we just have to pray. Oh wow, I'm seeing a lot of tweet about this. All right, that's for my notification. All right, there's another version of this. My mussing on the interview between Prince Harry and James Corden on the late late show. I don't know about you, but I'm hungry for some organic waffle with berries. All right. I'm 1 hour here, and that's enough. Okay, I show you what I really wanted to show you. Okay, you guys probably gonna say I should have gone in the article. All right, I'll read some here. Okay, great article. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Dog walk as a term is one of my favorite things about 2020. Also, a genre. I need Prince Harry doing normal things for the first time, and or Prince P.E. Harry. If Netflix haven't developed these, what are we even doing on that app? Okay, when he was on an outdoor engagement with kids a few years ago, and he told them he had never had a s'more. Wow, I wanted to cry for him. I tasted it. It's too sweet. S'more is too sweet for me. Okay, a cooking show of Harry trying food for the first time in America is the SNL sketch that we all need. Okay, the Patel family. Okay, I mean, the thing, he has to, those kind of thing to host the SNL. Let's leave this for those actors or something like that. People have to be careful of overexposure and stuff like that. This little sketch here, I think, is good enough. All right, the Patel family, me too. Mother-in-law, sure. Mother-in-law pointed at this paragraph and said, then I said British media act as perfect dementors and send a warm regard at Royal Sodos. Let's see here. Like Dementors and Harry Potter, the UK media will attempt to suck the joy of this interview, which was unequivocally delightful. There will inevitably be talk of snubs and overshadowing the Queen's coronavirus message, but that is what the firm gave up when they decided that half in, half out couldn't work. Now, there's absolutely no coordination, no control, and that lack of control has both the palace and press acting unhinged in a way that should have the British public calling for intervention. These entities are a danger to themselves and to you. Okay, this is other branches of other things. People's putting some of the things that I've said in other videos in perfect sense here. Okay, hi to the Patel family, especially your mother-in-law. Thank you for reading. Okay, I really enjoy your musing and likening the British press to dementors and needing intervention was apt indeed. Yes, it will destroy society, then unrighteousness prevail in media. Great article. Okay, this looks like something I should bookmark. Okay, link and Medium. Let's bookmark. I'm bookmarking so many articles, I don't even think I'm ever getting back to them. Okay, it's always small things that leave indelible memory. I just remember how many relatives were introduced as, quote, this is the aunt that sent you, end quote. To this day, one of my great uncles claimed to fame is introduced me to the joy that is pineapple. That's forever love. Okay. Okay, so beautiful written. Okay, that has to do with the article, which I'm not going to read. You really capture the spirit of delight, early fun day, and how we feel about it all. Love it. Okay, it was such a good segment. I felt like they brought us all into the fun. Okay, so I'm going to stop. All right, an hour, 18 minutes. Let's see how that goes. Okay, 16, let me refresh. 603 subscribers. Any new subscribers, welcome. Please share my videos. Okay, 107 people already like it. 10 comments. Let's view some of them here. Okay, that witch must have a very unhappy life. Good for her. Okay, the media and the royal courtier were working tirelessly to break the marriage. They nicknamed them the 3 degrees, meaning the marriage is only going to last 3 years. I mean, how ridiculous can anything get? Like Harry and Meghan said, love always wins. Okay, and I really suggest you guys, sometime after you finish, even if, oh, this one is too much, I won't read it down here. All right, I'll read it on my own term. But sometimes after you finish watch a video, I'm not forcing you to put comment. It's not that. You have something to say, say it. You have good, bad, whatever. As long as it's respectful, go in the comment section. I try my best to read it. This past couple of days, I was kind of slack off because I had to take care of some stuff for the kids. So I was somewhat behind. But the comment section, there's usually some good conversation that goes on. And one of my videos, someone said this is like the second time she had posted in the comment, and I only saw it once. So it was about Egyptian. She talked about women, how the Egyptian view women as equal and all of this. And I thought that was a good thing. I think it had a lot of likes. I'm not going to search for it. But the comment section, there's usually some good things that goes on. And this is why I love to leave my comment section open. You learn a lot. All right. So please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for watching.
The only reason they got a Netflix deal is because of their links to the royal family. Then why can't Fergie get one? Where's the Genius Netflix deal? Peter's? Zara's?